Hi, I'm Virginia, and I've been a medical copywriter and video content creator since 2020, and before that I was a pharmacist in London. So in this video, we're talking about whether or not medical writing can be a side hustle. So if you think of a side hustle, you probably think that it's low effort and it's something you can do after you do your regular day job. Maybe you're working a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And so medical writing is probably not the best thing to do as a side hustle because it is actually a whole other career. It is a real job that people do for years and years, and they develop a whole kind of skill set around it so that they can do it for years to come. And also, the skills that you learn from medical writing are transferable, which means that you can use those skills in other jobs as well. So, for example, being good at writing, being good at communicating, being good at researching, being good at talking to people because maybe you are conducting interviews, and also you're able to understand statistics and read data and also transform it. So that means you are changing numbers into images and maybe presentations. And I would recommend that if you're going to go into medical writing with the side hustle mindset, then it's probably not the right career for you. However, if you do want to gradually change from doing a full-time job to doing that full-time job part-time and then doing medical writing part-time, and then maybe with a view to completely changing career to full-time medical writing, then yes, it is worth doing medical writing as a side hustle to start with, just to see if you like it. Maybe you pick up one project per month. So if somebody just wants a really detailed, well-researched blog, you could do that once per month. And then you will get a nice little pay packet from that, and you'll also develop your skills. However, you do need to do a really good job as a medical writer if you want to continue getting more clients. So you are going to be starting off with quite a steep learning curve. If you're a healthcare professional or you are a scientist or you're moving from academia, then you've probably got a whole bunch of transferable skills already. So you understand medical language, you understand how to read statistics and data, and you understand how to communicate with healthcare professionals. But you may need to develop skills such as how to communicate with patients and the public. So that means being really simple with your language. There's a lot more to it than that, but I'll keep that as a topic to address another time. And then also maybe writing regulatory documents if you want to go into the pharmaceutical industry, if you want to help with medical devices and drugs being approved and going to market to actually help patients and the public and maybe healthcare professionals, maybe do surgery better or something like that. So I would say that if you want to do the part-time job, so 1 or 2 days per week as a medical writer and the other 3 days clinical or maybe academia, then that's totally possible. And if you want to go completely remotely and completely freelance as a medical writer, then that is more of a challenge. And take it from me, I've been doing this for over 5 years. So it is going to take time to build your client base. So what that means is you have specific people or companies or agencies that you can contact who will give you regular work. And you need to have quite a few of them. So I recommend about 3 to 5 clients at least per month. And they don't need to be new per month, but you want to have your clients sign some kind of retainer. So that means you have a long-term contract. So you can get work from them every month for, let's say, 6 months or 12 months, or maybe even 2 years, depending on the size of the project. So you also want to be building a portfolio so that if you're doing it as a side hustle, then for every piece of work that you do, you are actually getting a testimonial and you are putting that piece of writing in a portfolio, so that can help you get more work and future clients. So that means you can do it a lot longer, and not every project is going to be the same. So if you start learning medical writing, you'll learn a specific set of skills in your first project. You might learn some new skills in another project that you do, and so on. So when you are thinking of becoming a medical writer, think of it as a job and a lifelong learning skill set that you're going to be developing, and you will get more out of it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. And if you want to learn how to become a medical writer, check out the Fundamentals of Medical Writing, which has 14 courses that can help you start your medical writing career. And you can find that in the description box below. Or if you just want to learn how to find clients, I'll also leave a link to that in the description box below as well. See you at the next video. Bye.